but I heard you just mention the previous caller about not getting it dismissed, getting it discharged. Can you explain for us here out in Listen Land what you mean by the difference between dismiss and discharge and how you affect that with the judge?
Oh, sure. Basically, I tell the judge, look, you could dismiss this because there's two types of bills in this world. There's bills of account and there's final bills. So now if you want to leave my citation or ticket so the state or the county could use it to create a bonds with it or security instrument with it, fine. We could just dismiss it, and you could use it as a form of a security instrument because, like I said, there's two types of bills. A bill on account that I'm still going to be in debt to the county or I'm going to be in debt to the state. So you could bundle all my traffic tickets and everybody else's traffic tickets, and you could sell it off to an investor like a derivative, just like they did with mortgages. This is how counties and states are running out there getting traffic tickets like crazy, but they just want them dismissed, not discharged, because once they're discharged, they can't use it as a form of debt instrument to create credit for their county or their state. Because there's a guy named Mark Stevens who's going crazy. This guy calls up and says, 9 cops didn't show up, and everybody in the courtroom, we were all like wondering, what do we do now? What do we do now? The cops didn't show up, and all our cases were dismissed. What's going on? And Mark Stevens said, see, the cops, they should be summoned to appear, and they should be dragged in handcuffs, but these maniac psycho cops, they get away with not appearing in court. I said, Mark, they don't want them to appear in court anymore. They want the bills to stay on account. It's a billings of account. That way, that when they bundle up, they could, especially a county of L.A., a huge county, they could have 10 million tickets on account every month. And they could say to their investors, look, we collect 33% on these bills every month. So we got a steady income of $3 million coming into the county of L.A. So you see we have a legitimate source of income that we could generate. So will you now buy our bonds? And they're like, okay, cool. You got a whole bunch of debtors. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of debtors. See, so that's what I was trying to explain to this guy Mark Stevens on some Liberty Radio Network thing. And he's like, that's crazy. I need to see absolute proof. I said, proof? I said, I would do it. If I was the judge, I'd tell the cop, get out of here, get out of here. What? I don't want this case. We're just going to dismiss this case. Just get out of here. We'll leave this guy's ticket in limbo for the last 6-7 years because this guy doesn't know how to discharge this off his record. He's just going to be happy to walk out of this courtroom today with a dismissal.
So how do you actually discharge it?
You tell them. Say, since there's no party move. But why would you want to do that? Unless it's affecting your insurance policy or something like that, or it's hurting your employment. Well, just let the county keep it. Let the state keep it. I don't care. If you want to have 10,000 tickets with my name on it, and you could generate money for the state and the county without tax, you get investors to buy this hokey-dokey derivative bond nonsense like you do with mortgages on houses, and you could somehow generate an income for the county, and you fix our roads and provide for our schools, well, God bless you. I'll go out there and generate as many traffic tickets as you want me to. As long as you just...
So they do it just like you're saying, just like do with the mortgage notes, because I know because a friend of mine has gone through that right now, and he did a securitization audit and a forensics audit, and found out that his note was on Wall Street, but it had nothing to do with the servicer that's attempting to collect from him.
There you go.
So they just take it and they use it, and they just keep using it, keep making funds off of it, and it just goes all over the place. So that's what they do with it when they dismiss it.
Exactly.
It's not really relieving the charge. They keep the charge and they miss it somewhere else where it's dismissed. Because I always look at those words, and it's missed here, but it's found somewhere else.
And they could bring it back up in like 7 years. Some places are 7 years, some places are 10 years. They could recall it. If not, I'm pretty sure the state would just let it die. They're not going to bring it back. They're going to have 10 million tickets every month. They got so many cops running around there, running up citations and tickets. It's scary. But if I saw the cops, if I was the judge and I saw the cops coming into the court, like, what are you doing here? Well, I wrote out 1,500 tickets last month. No. Go out there and start writing some more. I'm just going to dismiss all these clowns. We're going to keep this ticket thing going. Just go out there and write tickets. So if the judges let us in on it, the thing is like, wow, you mean I'm actually helping the community and the state and the county by going out and getting traffic tickets? Yeah. And you're just going to dismiss this. You're not going to charge. No. We're going to bundle it up and sell to some crazy guy in Asia and Malaysia, and we're going to sell to some guy in Iceland like we did with your mortgages.